I can't see anything from here. I'm like trying to read it.
You don't have to see anything from here.
All right.
Hey guys.
What is up?
Excited.
I am alive and well.
Look at him.
Check it out.
Isn't his color so much
Listen,
better?
I thought I was good in that last live.
Hang on. There we go.
I thought I was good in the last live until I went back and watched it, and I was out of it. But
I tried to tell you.
Yeah, a lot of people were like, even like Woody called me, was like, man, you look like shit. And it hurt my feelings. I was like,
that's the best I've looked in days.
I was like, what are you talking about? I'm like, I'm top of the world, man. But yeah, if you go back and watch it, and if you hadn't seen me the few days leading up to it, you would have thought, man, my Todd's in bad shape. But made it out the other side, cleared the pneumonia, right?
Yeah.
Sweet. Still doing my breathing treatments, and you know, she beats the hell out of my back with this percussion therapy after each session. So, man, I am just happy to feel good. I probably have overdone it this week. I've done all my workouts except for leg workout, which I'll do today. And I probably should have done the maintenance weights. I did.
Can we just say that it was against
my nurse's orders? Now, the problem is, after the second day, I came in, and I did not mean to go that fast, but I did about a 6-minute back workout. It was basically, you know, set of 30 cable pulls, set of 30 cable pulls, set of 30 cable. And it was a maintenance weight, and it was just, I came and I was breathing pretty heavy, and she's like, what the hell are you doing? She's like, listen, if you want to work out, you work out all you want, but you better not start that timer. Because it's something about once I click the timer, I feel like I just gotta go. And then last night we had Arkansas State yesterday, spectacular event. Came on, was watching the John Chance match, and I went ahead and did a little arm circuit then. But I took some breathers, I took some breaks in, but feeling good all in all, man. Feel great, happy to be on the mend. I do have a sense of motivation now, though.
Y'all, it's gonna be so hard for me to sit on him and make him do things like in increments, right? That's all we need. Just do things in increments. You don't have to do your heavy lifts right now. And in fact, it's not recommended.
No, I'm good. I mean,
the stress on your heart and the stress on your lungs is not good.
We're watching CrossFit. The games are on now, and I'm like, I want to do some cool CrossFit workouts. I'm like, that will kill me, you know. So yeah, we are excited about a lot of things. We're going to talk about obviously John and Chance. We're going to talk about Vitaly and Krasi. Prior to getting into that, yesterday's Arkansas State Championships.
Awesome.
Great event, guys.
101. And we have not shared that feed to your page yet.
I have not yet. I'm going to go back once this is over. We're going to share it to my page. They went live on the whole thing. I want to give a huge shout out to a very good friend of mine, Matt Cheney. He had been doing my program, training, my arm wrestling specific programming, making huge gains, looked amazing, super strong.
Pulling multiple classes.
Pulling crazy multiple classes. He broke his arm yesterday, and I went back and watched it.
While in the strap.
It doesn't matter where, but I would have never thought his arm would break from that position.
I didn't see why.
I slow-moed it. I did everything. I'm just like, wow.
And he had the typical spiral fracture.
No, and he went higher though. It broke up higher. Yeah. It was crazy. I mean, the break may have started here, but it went up and it split. I mean, but you know, no nerve damage. I talked to him today, and he's like, dude, as long as he doesn't move it, it's got the mild pain, but no nerve damage. I've seen that break heal back really strong many times. He made a good post. I may even put out I'm gonna talk to him a little bit. We may end up putting out a video just kind of showing everything, showing his response, everything. Dude's an awesome young man and a very bright future. I know he's gonna be back stronger than ever. Y'all probably saw him. He was here when Juju was here and we was arm wrestling. So he's been on the table several times, been in a couple of our practices, a couple of our videos. Really good kid. Just want to wish a very speedy recovery, full and speedy recovery for him. Awesome young man. All right, so where we at, babe? What's up?
Well, what I want to do right now, give a shout out to Nine Line Apparel. And do not correct me.
What did I do?
So, I just know that you're going to try. So, huge shout out to Nine Line Apparel. They are huge supporters of arm wrestling and arm wrestling events. And so, guys, you can go on the site, link in the description today, and get 20% off of anything that you put in your cart and you purchase from Nine Line.
Use code Monster20.
Use code Monster20. Cool thing about that is that part of those funds go back to support our veterans. getting them into homes, transitional homes. So that's
Very cool
absolutely
stuff.
amazing.
Very cool.
So
You're supposed to send us a
would
video on that,
appreciate,
Eddie. Yeah.
would appreciate you visiting
NineLineApparel.com.
using code Monster20, letting them know that we support those who support us and support those who give all.
Absolutely.
Alrighty.
Awesome.
Thank you so much for that. But yes, great day for arm wrestling yesterday.
Really
so
was.
Of course we did have our Arkansas State, which you were just
Arkansas
talking about.
State, awesome event. So,
Which, got to give a quick shout out to ladies. We had 5 ladies, and nobody was just somebody's girlfriend that they were making pull for their first time ever.
right?
You know?
So they're like, hey, do y'all have left? I'm like, we used to have 3 ladies classes, right and left, and nobody started showing up. We're like, I said, if you're going to start coming, we'll start offering left. She goes, well,
Yes,
man, I
we
love
will.
left hand. So, I mean, it was cool to see. On that note, though, not just the ladies, we saw dudes from Arkansas I have never seen before.
Yes.
I mean, there was 100 and something,
Yes.
101 entries, whatever.
Arm wrestling is growing, guys. I mean,
But
it's
there had
like
to be
they
at
were
least
coming out.
30 new bodies
They were
in
coming
Arkansas
out.
that I've never seen before.
Yes, yeah. Oh, Levan Gasparini, thank you so much for putting that link up there, y'all. It's right in the chat with code Monster20. He's cool.
Oh, awesome, man. Appreciate you.
Yes.
Appreciate
Yeah, and he said you look much better too.
Man, I'm on top of the world. Now I'm fat as shit.
And I saw Daniel Urich. We're going to see you soon, Daniel.
Yes. So during the whole COVID thing, and a lot of people tell me, you know, I should be eating clean, I should be doing that. I'm like, listen, if this is it for me, I'm eating pizza, cake, and ice cream. And
Couldn't taste
I
it.
couldn't taste shit. Like, I'm the only person who got COVID who gained weight.
Gain weight.
So I'm soft right now, guys. But on that note, today is day one.
Day one.
Of our Redcon transformations.
Yes.
We told you guys we partnered up with Redcon One, redcon1.com. Use code Monster20. Awesome stuff. But we are going to take their products and transform ourselves into something special. We did a big transformation back in 2015 where we had like 3 cheat meals in 90 days, couple alcoholic beverages. I've laid it out where.
Levan Gasparini is on it.
Is he killing
He
it?
put the Redcon
Man,
one. Dude.
Woo, shoot.
I'm going to give you my job. You are
not all your jobs.
That's
All
so
right.
wrong.
So I'm excited. Because seriously, I was ready for Monster 2.0. We did the tour. We got COVID. Weak as shit. Now I'm ready to get serious. What we got there?
Henry Sell, and actually I do want to chat about this as well. Before you guys start, I wanted to ask what you think about Barboza. Nobody was moving him at Larry Will's video.
Yeah, I mean,
Crazy.
Barboza looked ridiculous against ILO, everyone. He just looks amazing. And that's the thing is, Marcio just doesn't get the credit that he should. He is a world-class competitor, always has been. 5-time WAF world champ, has been their gatekeeper of excellence. Easily is what Neil Pickups called him, but I think he's even more than that. He's an amazing puller.
Yeah, and Lloyd Christmas, awesome to see you feeling better, Michael. Thank you so much, guys, for the
Thank you,
support.
guys. Definitely.
So-
I was still talking about our
Okay,
transformation.
go ahead.
So
I
fired
wanna
up,
jump ahead.
motivated, super excited. We got it laid out. We're gonna do a few cheat meals over the next 90 days. We're gonna be on tour. We supposed to leave Wednesday for the Northwest portion, which is gonna be crazy. We're going to hit lots of national parks. It's gonna be super cool. Super excited about that. Then we come back and then we got the Mid-South tour. But long story short, gonna get in amazing shape. It's gonna have an awesome journey. We're gonna film a lot of this stuff. A lot of our workouts, a lot of on the road travel is gonna be on Rebecca's channel. Rebecca Todd, My Life with a Monster. And we still have quite a few more videos to put out.
I can't wait for everybody to
COVID
see my
Jack.
abs. Well, no. I said that wrong. For me to see my abs.
I'm like, what the hell are you showing?
I'm just ready to
No
see my
thumbs
abs,
ups.
but-
No thumbs ups on that one. All right, guys.
Oops.
We can wait and say thumbs ups when something cool comes out.
Well, you're the one that said you want me working out in a sports bra.
Well, you are kind of sexy.
Yeah.
So we're gonna get jacked. And then this one's gonna do something that she hasn't announced yet, but she's gonna get a little crazy, and training's gonna be on. So what are we talking? Okay, here we go. Boom, Arkansas State, amazing event. Who's that?
Nathan Yo, Get Better. Thank
What's
you so
up?
much.
What's up? Appreciate it. We paid for the pay-per-view yesterday for Vitaly versus Krasi.
Right. So we have got 661 on here right now, 143
Is it
thumbs
661?
up. Give me a thumbs up if that went the way you thought it would go. Okay, so there's 143. You have to click out of the chat, hit your thumbs up, get back in the chat.
Well, I'm gonna tell you what I thought. Are we ready to hear what I
There was
thought?
20 that was like that.
20 people were like, yeah, that was cool.
Yeah, and lots more.
All right, here we go. So we stopped the event to watch round 1. And round one slip, boom, okay, cool. All right, he got the slip here. I'm like, man, if he can get a nice tight strap wedge in there, he might could do something.
I just want to interject.
I fully expected it to.
Did you guys understand? We stopped our tournament to watch this. Okay,
right, guys, we're taking
great.
a break.
Yeah.
And like I said, these were some new folks. They didn't know who the hell was arm wrestling.
Yeah,
But yeah, it's
you
over
could all
in
sit there,
Bulgaria.
but we're watching this. Yeah.
It's Vitaly and Krasi. I'm going to check this out.
Go ahead.
Krasi is a great arm wrestler.
He is.
But he's not a super heavyweight. And we don't know. Go ahead and read that last. It was a 2
go
or
ahead.
1.
Go.
We don't know, honestly, who the number 1 guy in the world is. The only thing we know for certain is on May 28th, Devin was better than me, right? We don't know if Levan's the man, if Devin's the man, if I can make a comeback, if Vitaly's the man, if Dave Chaffee's the man. We just hadn't had the big matches. Now, what we had yesterday was a showing that Vitaly Laletin is a bad motherfucker. You know what I'm saying?
Legit.
That dude is awesome.
We already knew.
Well, of course he was. And I mean, we've all of us, me and Devin and everyone talked about he's probably the future. I mean, he's just the biggest frame that's in the sport right now. He has probably one of the best top rolls in the game. The fact that rounds 5 and 6, he just toyed with Krasi in a hook, you know. But, and I just want to, you know, that still doesn't, what?
I'm going to run out of time.
All right, go ahead.
Say right really quickly, Arvin Chan, Mike, glad to see you healthy and well. EDRN here. COVID cases are rising in my area. By the way, did you get your taste and smell back yet? Not completely.
Not completely. I'm
And
still eating.
seen it for free, Nathan, yo. Exactly how I thought. Vitaly was too much. Now go on with Vitaly.
Yeah, so the thing is, like I said, Krasi is a great arm wrestler. He's a weight class arm wrestler. He's not an unlimited arm wrestler. He can compete against the guys in that division. Like, you know, he beat Alex Gerdeka, who's a huge frame guy, to get that spot, that transition spot. But we're talking about Vitaly, Levan, Dave Chaffee, different level of arm wrestlers. I don't know who the man is, and I hope there's a way to find out in the next 12 to 18 months. I mean, because like even if we do have a Devin versus Levan, if Levan and Vitaly don't pull, we don't know, man. I don't know. I'm excited for what I believe I'm capable of doing. I've had some setbacks, but I'm extremely motivated right now. So that's exciting to me. But at the same time, I'm excited about this fitness journey with my wife. We're gonna have a great time. We're gonna have some cool content. We're gonna have a lot of fun doing that. But do you want to talk about what you was gonna say?
No. So
I want to talk about it because I think it might motivate me a little bit. Go ahead.
You made me mad.
I know,
DCS Beamer
she's not a
said,
nice
I heard the disease you had isn't doing too well after you got through with it. Monster, good to see you two back at it. And Nathan, yo, where should I send the Patreon shirt pic? Nathan's one of our Patreons, and Daniel, thank you so much for posting in the feed how to join our Patreon family. Where should I send the Patreon shirt pic?
Monster Michael Todd Instagram, Monster Michael Todd Facebook, Michael Todd
I would
Facebook.
like for you to post it on Instagram and
tag
tag
us.
Monster
That
Michael
would be
Todd,
awesome, yeah.
and put on their Monster Patreon.
Dude, that would be awesome. I appreciate it. That's the other thing.
And we'll share it to our stories.
All the super chats, the Patreons, all the support, all the love that you guys have shown me.
We have the best group
I'm telling you.
out there. You guys are awesome.
You guys really took care of me because it really meant a lot seeing all. Like I couldn't comment to everything. I tried to go by and like as many of the comments as I could. But yeah, that was a rough patch for a minute. That was a rough patch. And the crazy thing was when I thought I was better, and then it took a really bad turn for the worse that night.
That was terrifying
What's up?
for
What
me,
you got?
but I have to read this to
Go
you
ahead.
because you're totally going to relate.
All right.
All right, you ready?
Mm-hmm.
This is from Shane Elliott. MMT. I got me a Monster bar, and they wrapped the bar so good that it was a workout in itself to get the wrapping off.
Oh my God. I am telling you. I
There's
think,
some piece of equipment over there
I
that's
still think I
wrapped.
have a sled that I haven't unwrapped yet because I just don't think I can tackle it. It's just too much, you know? I'm telling they will wrap that shit up, boy.
Oh, Nathan Yo says, I don't have an Instagram, but I'm about to make one just to post this photo. You can also, like Michael said, you can send it to him on Monster Michael Todd on his Facebook page.
Or Michael Todd on Facebook.
Michael Todd on Facebook.
I come in and do a message request. I check all that stuff. Even on my Instagram, if I'm not following you or whatever, and you send me a message, I check that other box thing. So I'll check that all the time.
How you feeling? He is feeling better every day, guys. Every day he improves. Every day he wants to do more than he should. But I feel like Matt Cheney.
My man, Matt Cheney.
My heart goes to you, dude.
Dude, you're the bomb.
Yeah.
I can't wait to see you crushing fools. It's just a matter of time, dude. Awesome.
Matt Cheney, as Michael was saying at the beginning of this feed, broke his arm at our event yesterday. And he's definitely on track to be a real contender in any weight class he chooses to go into. And it was very tough to watch. And Matt, we have rewatched like this the video, and watching Michael's reaction might be a little bit hysterical.
I do bounce around like a crazy person,
around,
but it's just one of those. Oh God, because I didn't see it coming. I watched it. I went back and watched it several times, and I just don't see where the spot. I don't see where the danger was. You look like he was in complete control.
So we have 845 on here right now, guys.
845.
Be sure if you have not subscribed to this channel, you do so and click that bell for notifications so that you can be notified when we are going live, but also when we upload new stuff. But with those 845 on here, I want to see a thumbs up. Asked you already. We already discussed the Vitaly match, right? This is going to be moving on.
There was another match?
There was another match. So I want to talk about Chance Shaw versus John Brzenk. We have 290. Give me a thumbs up if that went the way you thought it was going to go.
Or just give us a thumbs up because the feed's amazing.
Well, the thing is, I'm getting ahead of myself just a little bit too much. We've already mentioned Redcon and we mentioned 9line.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go ahead and give a shout out to 7K Metals. I've talked to you guys about that before. I actually just put 2 pieces of silver into my safe earlier because I forgot about my auto ship, left it on. They sent me silver while I was gone. So I had money literally turned into silver.
So I don't know how many of you guys on here have ever done network marketing or know anything about that. But normally you sign up, you have someone who signs you up, and then you
link is also
and
in
you
the
tell other
description.
people about it as well. But oftentimes it's a supplement, it's a program, it's a challenge, it's a something, it's a product, right? And whether it's a product you're going to use regularly or what, oftentimes we were always very religious about taking our products, but oftentimes people would get that auto ship, the cabinets would fill up full of stuff. But this is cool. I mean, this is honestly. You sign up, you get a package, it's precious metals, and then each month, your auto ship is more precious metals. So you're actually just turning
I can just put away.
You're just turning your cash into, valuable precious metals they're just going to appreciate.
So the reason I
like that a lot.
The reason I wanted to give them a shout out though is because they also love arm wrestling. Everybody that we are teamed up with love arm wrestling.
Absolutely.
And are behind actually spreading arm wrestling out there. In fact, Lance
Hunt is one of
the people that actually helped to hook us up with this sponsorship.
Yeah.
So you guys visit that link in the description.
Check it out, mmtmetals.com.
Gasparini wants to, is it Levan and Gasparini? I think so. Wants to throw it up there for you guys in the feed. So now let's get to that.
John Brzenk.
We have 343, so obviously the match went the way a lot of them thought it would go as well.
I feel like we should get to like 500 likes before we talk about it.
I don't think so.
All right, so here's the deal. I thought that John would need to control the pronation and turn him into a hook to control him and beat him. I mean, that's how Corey pulls him, and just a couple times I got on the table, and he was be able to control him there. But it was John's pronation and pec side pressure that won the match for him. So, I mean, he just had to match him here. Boom, apply that pecking side pressure, even with somewhat of a flat wrist at times, until he got Chance's wrist to go. When I saw it round 1, I didn't see the foul that they called, and then John tried to go here and got smacked. But then once he knew that, he knew where to go, and he took control. That did not surprise me at all.
It didn't surprise you?
No. Seeing round 1 that his shoulder held up, because John's had chronic shoulder problems for the last.
Did it appear to you that John was almost teaching Chance while they were on the table?
I believe at some point he was, hey, Corey West.
Corey!
Oh, for the 26-ounce ribeye tomahawk. Tomahawk,
Corey
baby.
West.
Yeah.
Thanks again.
Good times. We had a nice little
Love you,
dinner
Gorilla.
with Corey and Julie last night after the Arkansas State, so it was good times. But yeah, so it looked like they were talking about the strap setup and everything, and Travis just giving them hell for it. But I mean, once John realized, there was a gap and he could control it, I don't think he minded sharing, a few things there. I don't know. I couldn't hear what was going on. But Chance, 23 years old, bright future, super strong kid. And he's got a style that's problematic for a lot of people. It's just when you are the specialist and that you have some angles that work really well for you, if you don't have all the horsepower to back it up, you run into problems like that, But I mean, that's still, he's young. He's 23. He's got plenty of time to develop more power. And I think he's a lot stronger now than he was,
Either way, great job, Chance Shaw, and of course, John Brzenk. Of course, because I'm a grandma, getting older, I love seeing the OGs going out there and performing.
Man, it's just good to see John Brzenk on the table.
It is. Anytime you
it's
get to
fun.
see him, it's a big treat.
Now, I'm going to go ahead and tell you guys.
Super excited. Have you even messaged him yet?
I am not a good person. I should have messaged. I meant to message him today.
What an asshole.
Yeah, I'm an asshole. But I did speak to John last week after watching his live with Gary Roberts, and he is interested in pulling Corey.
Corey West, John Brzenk. We already know that Corey West.
He showed some interest. He said he'd like to pull him. I said, hey, man, how about we do that at the Monster Michael Todd International? And I was thinking I had some couple dates. I thought Halloween, but then that's 2 weeks after Corey's pulling Todd Hutchings. So I think I might do the Monster Michael Todd Thanksgiving weekend on November 27th.
It's a long time after.
It is. It's 3 months.
Okay.
But John said if his commitment was to PAL, he would be cutting to 209 at that point. But if something happens, he would be interested in that match.
So
but
tentatively,
he said,
you might be able to set it up.
He said, let's see how he does this weekend. Make sure he doesn't get his butt kicked this past weekend, and then he'd be looking forward to possibly pulling Corey. So I like that. Especially if John's motivated. I have a lot of faith in Corey West right now. His hand and wrist are thick. Like I said, we went to dinner with him looking across the table, and he's just got a fucking gorilla paw sitting there. His hands are enormous. His wrists are thick. And
Can I tell everybody what my plan is?
Sure.
I'm going to adopt Corey West. Corey, I know that you have an awesome mother already, but I want to be the side mama. And I'm also going to adopt Levan, Saginashvili. Again, side mama. I'm going to run shit.
Yeah, we're gonna have the two bosses.
I'm going to be the gangster mama of arm wrestling.
those I would just love. That would be so much fun to have Levan and Corey me here, and us just do some training for a couple weeks. I think that'd be awesome.
Let me read this. Dynamic White. Chance is just a 23-year-old kid still learning. We just learned that John can't hang with top 8 guys. He got that wrist cracked a few times. I want to talk about...
You definitely did not learn that he can't hang with top 8 guys. John's going to pull a 209 top 8 guys.
209.
John's not trying to hang with the super heavyweights. Mm-hmm. And we don't... regardless about his hand, wrist cracked, whatever, it takes more than cracking a wrist to win the match. So I'm going to disagree with your comment there, but... it is your opinion, so you're entitled to it.
And I don't even know what this one means. Same fella, Dynamic White. John looking to fight rookie cans now. He's not fighting rookies. Chance Shaw's no rookie.
Chance Shaw just ran through everybody at that 4-way.
Corey West is definitely not a rookie. John got to challenge
bad, dude.
Ronald McDonald.
Yeah,
next.
Hey, it's all good, man. You can have your opinions on it. I'm just saying, John at 57 years old, kind of just coming off the couch and still looking like that was very impressive to me.
Yeah, so anyhow... I would love to see that match. Would you guys, 399 thumbs up, give me a thumbs up, another thumbs up. We just hit over 1,000.
1,000 people on the chat.
You guys on here, 1,000
afternoon.
people. John Brzenk said that he would be up for pulling Corey West. Would you like to see that match? Corey West versus John Brzenk. Of course, Corey has to deal with a very real match first, Todd Hutchins. But would you guys like to see that?
I like to see it.
We had
I'm excited to see. I'm excited to see him and Todd.
I'm excited to see him.
A lot of people are taking a lot out of that practice that we had here. and they are not realizing that Corey had not been on the table for 4 months because he tore his bicep. The Corey West that exists today versus the Corey West that's at that practice, two completely different human beings. I'm telling you, I like Corey in a lot of matches. I like him in a lot of matches.
By the way, guys, the Corey versus Todd match is already on Stake Kings.
Stake Kings.
You can go in there and stake your.
And I think the odds are on Todd right now. So someone bet yesterday like a $200 bet. I think if he won 300 or something. So I don't know. I didn't know it worked that way, but that's definitely that's a worthy investment right there, in my opinion. Worthy investment. Yeah. So we had 1,000 people on there. They were all just making sure I was still alive. That's what it was. They're like, Monster's back.
Would love to see that. John without pain is still top 8. One day, Gorilla can meet Levan. Both Johns. Told you I'm adopting them both. So we're gonna.
All I know is
they'll be training.
Here's my opinion. Okay, go ahead and read that one real quick.
Codestone, are you still planning on going to Wisconsin?
October is the tentative date. So right now, currently, we will leave October or this Wednesday. We'll be gone for 4 weeks. Be home for about a week. We will do the Mid-South tour, which will start in Texas, go through Louisiana, Mississippi, Alabama, possibly a stop at IFA Nationals, and then over to what would have been the half-door Eddie fight. Still be going there, come back through, doing some stuff with Redcon, some different folks. And then we're home for like a week or so. Rebecca wants to be at the Todd Hutchins Corey match, but
so badly.
It's October 16th. It's the middle of the month. We should already be in Wisconsin by then or somewhere up there. I don't know how it's going to work. I mean, if I waited till the end to leave, if I went to that event, it looks like the North Central tour would only be like 2 weeks, and that would be pushing it. So it's going to be iffy. I don't know how we're going to do it. We're definitely going to be the North Central tour in October. Instead of starting the first week of October, we may end up starting the second week and then running it in. I don't know how we're going to do it. It almost would mean we wouldn't be home for a few days before we had to do the Southwest tour, because you got to be home by Thanksgiving.
Levan Gasparini says, what does John think of Dave versus Levan? I don't know. I haven't talked to him about it.
I have not. I will talk to him this week, I'm sure.
Would you be willing to pull John?
Of course. Absolutely. Would love a match with John Brzenk. That'd be great. I have not. I've never got to pull John since I've become the guy that I have been in the last decade fresh. The only time I got to pull him was 2014 after I pulled Jerry for 2 minutes first in that tournament. They tried to set up a match with us, but it was just a big prize for first, nothing for second. It's hard to get that negotiated. John's awesome, would love to pull him. I think when I'm healthy, I think I have too much pronation. That's just my opinion. And I think that the strap match game is going to be in my favor. But I would love to see John come back just diesel as shit and make it a war. I'd love that.
Nathan Yo says, all I seen was Chance kills it in a hook.
No, Chance's hook's not that good. It's just Chance's post is very good if you try to hook underneath him. John went here. Chance didn't beat him in a hook. John gave his arm, turned palm up, and Chance went sideways. Chance's post is very strong.
Tim Morgan is so glad to see you with so much life back in your face.
Man, I feel good. I mean, I may be wiped out after this, but I feel good right now. We still gotta do legs, so I gotta do that. But yeah,
where can you watch these matches from this weekend? Zilla Mesh wants to know. Well, the Vitaly match,
I think it's
on YouTube somewhere, but it's also on ARMBets. I believe you have to pay with subscription to see that.
Oh, do you?
And the Chance Shaw match is on
Chance
Chance's
Shaw's
YouTube.
channel. But then several other people filmed it too. I saw different angles.
Go watch it on Chance Shaw's YouTube. Okay, give him the watch.
Chance is getting a lot of love, man. I mean, apparently Corey and Todd's match is streamed on his channel. Mm-hmm. So I guess he's partnered up with Paul Italia or something, or somehow in the promotion that he's getting all these live streams.
Possibly. I saw female arm wrestling on here from somewhere, and it was in a different language. I thought you were here in the U.S. Nathan Yo, okay, got you, just a beginner in this. Looked like a hook.
No, John tried to hook here. Chance was here. So he hit Chance's wedge, and he just went straight sideways. Now, Chance is this. Chance is never going to be a supinated puller. He's a pronated height puller, right? Now, he might eventually be a supinated puller. I'm just saying right now his current skill set doesn't lend himself to being an inside puller.
Yeah. So lots of good, exciting stuff going on, guys. It was an like I said,
Great day of arm wrestling. A lot of cool stuff.
and it was cool that we had our Arkansas State at the same time.
Well, I mean, we booked it
yesterday
out like way before a lot of this stuff was scheduled.
So we got our feel.
So yeah, it was a good time. I was, like I said, I was really pleased with the turnout that we had yesterday. Campbell Cars, great job hosting the event there. Hummer looks amazing. I don't know if y'all seen the Hummer. We got it nice and wrapped. Taking it in tomorrow, getting some aftermarket stuff done to it by JBM Wheel and Tire. So I think it's jbmtire.com maybe. I don't know what site that is. I need to put that out there too. But those guys hooked me up all my aftermarket stuff, new rims, tires. Hummer's gonna look ridiculous. But I can't wait to see what it looks like being pulled behind the RV. Unfortunately, this next leg, I may not, every shipping still, I don't know if it's COVID or what, but my tow package has not shown up yet. And if it doesn't show up before we leave, I'm just gonna have to get one of those tow cargo things to put on the back and just gonna take an arm wrestling table and strap it on the back. Because this last tour, I had the breakdown table, but I only had room to put it behind the bed. So every time I wanted to take it out, we had to put the jacks down, put the slides out. Huge pain in the butt. So that's why I wanted the Hummer, obviously, to drive around as well, but also just to throw the table in the back. So I'm gonna, if I can't take the Hummer, I'm gonna have that cargo thing. You'll see me driving around the United States and arm wrestling table on the back of the RV. It's gonna be pretty cool.
Okay, so
You're like,
Levan,
shut up, let's talk about something
I
else.
don't know, like my mind starts wondering when you just go into stuff that I just don't care a whole lot about.
I care about it.
Levan Gasparini says, how about pork chop? But really quickly, I want to let you know, Daniel or Levan, you guys are my moderators. If there's anybody you need to ban, feel free to do it. Don't bother me. Don't bother me.
About pork chop and who?
I
haven't been trying to find the match with him
Pork chop
and
and
Ian
Evan versus Larry, maybe.
Okay, Evan versus Larry. I saw Devin pushing that out. I think that's funny because, Evan's the beer drinking, bald bearded dude, and Larry Wills is a physical specimen. So I think that'd be pretty cool.
Marty Bird, you're really funny. He says, I think Rebecca made up that treatment as an excuse.
I think that's
to
definitely a
beat on
possibility.
your back. No, it's called percussion therapy.
That's what it's.
Look at
That's
it.
what she calls it. It's called kick Michael's ass therapy, apparently.
It knocks loose mucus so that he can then cough it up
Yeah.
or absorb it. Okay. Nathan Yo, how about Bierman versus Larry?
I was just talking about that's the Evan Burgoyne. Now, I don't know. I've tried to find the pork chop versus Ian Carnegie match. Does anyone know where that's at?
Good to see you back, Michael. It's Benji the Bobcat. Did that match happen yesterday?
Thank you, Benji the Bob. Yeah, I was supposed to. I couldn't find it. I tried to scroll through the thing to find it. I couldn't find it anywhere. I typed it in. I could not find pork chop versus Ian Carnegie. But someone asked about pork chop, so maybe he won? I don't know.
It was fourth match, I think. If anybody has that
Link or somewhere.
link, stick it in the
I would like to watch, because I would have
comments.
talked about it if I could have found
I'll
it.
see if I can find it, and we'll chat about it. Pork chop won, he says.
Huh? Wow.
How?
So I didn't say how. I mean, I guess
No,
it'd be-
how? Is what I'm asking,
must
because
be-
any smaller? Pork
No,
chop
pork
versus
chop's
grappler.
thick, strong. Versus who?
Devin, I am here, limit Larry. Rebecca looking very beautiful today.
She's a pretty girl.
It's the extra chunk that is just exuding shininess from my cheek.
We are a little thick at the moment. We're thick, but we're gonna get fit.
Oh, apparently he destroyed the Grippler, is what
Did
he
he?
says. Mike
Wow.
Lotto. Somebody put that link in to the comments
Yeah.
so that I can go have a
I mean,
look.
he looks like a
Wait,
strong
where's this
young
one?
man. He looks like a strong young man.
Devin's channel. It's on Devin's channel.
Do y'all know where it's at?
Okay, you guys gotta. My
there's-
moderators handle this really quickly,
Okay,
so I can
there's
see if I can find
so
it.
there's pork chop. Is he? He just pulled somebody lefty. That wasn't Ian.
Do y'all know?
What time?
Put on there what time. Did you let Larrett win, Mike?
No, he did. He just had a perfect performance, and I did not have my best day that day. Now, I like to think that there was a version of me in training that would have made that match possibly go my way, but that version of me did not show up, and Devin showed up and had a perfect performance. I was very impressed with him.
I want to know where this match is. 'cause
Like
I'm
I
gonna
said, I
find
did
it.
this and I couldn't find it.
You looked through this.
Yeah, because I never saw Ian.
Imagine Brzenk comes back and beats Lorette.
Okay, so I mean anything's possible. John Brzenk can arm wrestle anywhere. The deal is, how strong is Vitaly Laletin, Levan Saginashvili, Dave Chaffee? We don't know because none of these guys have arm wrestled. We saw Vitaly arm wrestle yesterday. We know that.
And you said you thought that maybe the Vitaly and Devin match would be a more appealing matchup. Is that what you said?
I never said that.
I think you said you thought he'd give him more trouble.
I think Vitaly's a dangerous individual. You're gonna have to have a lot of horsepower to stop him. So Levan showed that in 2019 he had that horsepower. Has he closed the gap? Has Vitaly closed the gap? Man, I don't know. That dude looks sick. And then you think, well, I mean, look how good Army's looked against him. That was practice table, all that stuff. That, you know, so there's a lot of variables, but there's some legit pullers out there. Now, if you talk about Levan pulling that practice pull with Gennady, you know, he said in the quote that he felt like Gennady was past his prime, his wrist injury is going to hold him back. And that's what he had told me. That's how I knew that when he didn't put him in the top 5 in the world when we were over there in Dubai with him, you know, the guy who pulls with him didn't put him in the top 5. So that was a pretty good indication for me. But Gennady's still a bad dude, and maybe Levan's just that strong. Who knows? So that's bothering me a lot that you just going through there.
I just don't see it.
Can someone tell us where it's at on the live feed?
Because I just scrubbed through the whole
still
thing.
have not seen Ian. I didn't see Ian anywhere in that video. That's why I couldn't find it. But we have 962 people, 527 likes, and are you gonna make your announcement?
No, I'm not.
Make your announcement.
No, you made me mad.
Listen, don't let her be mean to me. Or she's mean to y'all. She's being mean to y'all. That's what she's doing. Come on, baby.
You made me mad.
Get motivated. Talk to me. Tell me the good stuff. I got nothing, guys. This is the influence I have over my wife. She will do nothing I ask.
I am too.
Now you guys know the hell that I live in.
Well, now you've built it up too much.
All right, so what's up? You got any questions?
Oh, you better shout out to one of our sponsors, huh?
Shout out to our sponsors.
42-minute mark.
Well, apparently we got to go back and look at that now. All right, so U.S. Interior Specialties, veteran-owned company in Southern California construction. Awesome guys. Bear Co-Construction. Devin Bear, we're about to see you here in about a week and a half. Gonna be pretty awesome. Gonna get to do some cool stuff in Yellowstone. There it is.
Oh, here it is.
How did I miss Ian?
All right,
that
guys.
was crazy.
We gotta watch this.
We are watching this live
with you.
You're live with us watching this, so you get to see my real reaction. So, because Ian seemed like he was pretty confident. So Pork Chop has got to be a pretty legit dude right here. Let's see. I would like for you to speed it up a bit. You got any speeding up in a bit? Right there, let's go. Here we go.
Here comes the first match.
They're doing that, putting their hands next to each other, palms, back stuff. All right, do it again.
This is so dumb.
Who started that? Just grip your opponent. I just don't understand it. I honestly don't understand any of that stuff.
They're just sitting there with their hands like this, guys.
They watched
Why?
the problem. I don't know. So now
Why?
It doesn't make any sense to me.
First match was funny.
Was it? All right, here we go.
Pork Chop is solid.
Let's see the funny. Let's see the humor. Here we go, guys. Sorry y'all having to see this all live with me at once.
Well, they can see your reaction.
Well, you do get to see my reaction. So here I go. Maybe they're going to start the match. I'm not sure. Can
They
anyone
learn
tell
from
me
Travis.
how long it takes to start this match?
Oh, this is weird. Now they did it again. They're back at it again. Get a damn grip.
That makes no sense to me. When did arm wrestling become that?
You'll see they get money involved, and it's a turnaround.
All right, here we go.
Grippler is on the left. Pork Chop's on the right. Pork Chop's in the blue.
Let's
Grippler's
see.
in the white.
Pork Chop looks like a big Matt Cheney. Look at his face.
He does.
Both of them. Here we go, guys.
$2 bets is what someone said.
$2
Can you show the match with us as well?
Okay, well, it's just been around. How are we going to do this? Okay. Am I watching it backwards now? We're watching it backwards. All right, now this is funny.
How about this?
I'm watching it backwards. That's cool.
I don't think anything's happening. I
No.
don't think they're moving.
They're still...
Can you see? You can get on that side and look, my love.
Alrighty. Out, go back.
Oh man! Oh man!
Okay, well, missed it because I stood up. So.
Well, I can't help it that it takes you 20 years to stand up. High-tech streaming skills. How about that, Chad?
Did you see that? He's just getting warmed up. He's just getting warmed up.
Okay. You want me to rewind it so you can see it just a little bit, honey?
I'd like to see the match, yeah. Am I sitting back down? What's happening?
No.
I'm standing up still?
They don't want to look at us looking at a computer. They'd much rather look at you fighting over standing up to look at a computer. Are you really showing your forearm? Is that where we're at?
I was. That's how, we have digressed that far.
Watch.
All right. Here we go.
Hit the full screen, Rebecca.
Get your shoulder behind it, Griffin.
Here we go. Full screen action.
We got a big, well.
Here we go.
Both these competitors getting that all important.
Are they moving? Is
They're about
anything
to go.
happening?
Oh my God, that can't be right.
Okay.
Is it that bad?
We'll watch the rest of it later. You can talk about
Wow. So he literally just did this to him? Just pushed him that way?
It looks like it a bit. It looked like it a bit. We got a couple of.
Pork chop may be legit, dude.
I think
Strong.
this is from Justin B. I think if John pushed the pancakes heavily for one last go around, he could probably compete with the world's best, maybe Levan and Vitaly. And bonus token says thank you for this.
Let me tell you, if he pushed the pancakes really hard and he went that crazy superhuman route, John could probably do anything. But it's can his 57-year-old body and his joints hold up. Now, like you said, if it's really pancake push hard, then those things can heal you. So it would be interesting. It's just, here's the deal. I've considered it.
Levan said,
I've
Pork chop
considered it.
it.
I've
Considered
considered
what?
going crazy.
Nathan Yo, Beer Man versus this dude.
I've considered going crazy, but
What dude?
what's the return? Risk versus reward, right? It would need to be the biggest payday in arm wrestling for me to risk health for arm wrestling. It's just, I cannot in my mind justify it, you know? I can go, I think I'm about to be something physically, aesthetically very special. I think I'm gonna look amazing. I think I'm gonna feel great. I think I'm gonna be extremely healthy. I think I'll be the strongest I've ever been. But there's a difference between that and what could be done. I just don't think I can go that route. Not without, it has to be something that could take care of my family's financial future. You know, it has to be professional sports money. And without that, there's no.
Brian Book says mission over self. And here is the deal.
Yeah, and that's great if you want to go win enough money that pays half your, you know, some of your bills for the year. But my life is worth more than that to me. You know, I didn't realize what mission over self meant until I saw, you know, Devin when he showed up. And I don't think I can risk my health.
So we agree then?
I mean, not like that. I mean,
So you and I on the same page?
you already know what page I'm on. But my page wasn't that page. That was the fucking back of the book. I'm like in the middle of the book. I'm like, hey, let's hang out in the middle here. This is a cool book. I'll read right here. I don't have to read from that side of the fucking page.
We're not on the same page.
Yeah, it's there's a different level that, I mean, I don't know. I just
Health
want
is
to be
worth
fit.
more than anything, and that is absolutely 100% correct. Would love to be in the U.S. pulling some of you guys. Sick of the UK scene, stagnating a great deal. My carpal tunnels is fixed about 95%, 19 stone, and lift steel all day. Nobody to pull really because of COVID-19.
Dropped 105 kgs and destroy everybody there. Man, I like food a lot, and 231 would be really light for me. Now, I'm gonna be honest, I was 257 when we left the house for the first leg of the tour. So what is 257? 115 is 253. So I was like 117. So I was like 117. And that was me eating clean, feeling good. Now I'm just on TRT, you know, that's all I'm doing.
He
And I
hasn't
haven't-
actually,
I
he's
have
not
not
on
been on
TRT.
TRT since we found out that I had any type of symptoms for COVID.
Like,
So,
and by TRT, what we're talking about, guys, in case you're not familiar, is testosterone replacement therapy. Michael was taking how much?
C a week,
1 C a week of testosterone, what?
Cypionate.
Cypionate from his physician, along with an estrogen blocker.
Yeah, I'm a good
He had stopped that.
I'm a good 18, 20 days since I've taken it.
I don't think he had it like a week before you got
and
sick.
which
and
sucks
didn't take it
because
at all.
I haven't done any anti-estrogens either or HCGs. So like I'm soft and feeling it. Like
Yeah.
energy level's not great.
Yeah, some douche canoe a while ago was like, "Did you stop your trend while you had COVID?" Dude,
I have not been on trend.
he has not been on trend.
Yeah.
You
so,
see me sitting here beside him. We don't work if he does that. We just
Yeah,
don't work.
so
Yeah.
I'm ready just to get back with some maintenance tests, you know what I mean? But I am gonna have a very nice transformation aesthetically. And something that happens to me when I like me, when I feel good, when I feel fit, I'm more motivated and more focused.
Living Gasparini says that'd be 6 in a ripped Michael Todd. And Cosmic Code, I do want you to answer this question. Why Todd Hutchins? He would take Tim better. I thought Michael said Corey would pull 5th North American like Tim, but he's going to take on Todd.
Okay, so currently the rankings in North America are Tim's 5th, Todd 6th, Corey 7th. Tim's a match I would have liked to have seen. Todd's the match that they set up. That's still great. I mean, if Corey can do what I think he's capable of doing, that's a great match. And then hopefully, you know, he can get a Tim match later this year. Now, Tim is top 8. So Tim did just pull Mississippi, but that's because he doesn't have an upcoming match yet. I mean, he does. I don't know what the date is. So I would like to see a Tim Corey match. I'd like to see a Tim Corey match at the Monster Michael Todd if John didn't want it. I'd love to see a Tim Corey match. Would love that. Honestly, would love that match.
Cliff Harrison says, congrats on your recovery. And he says, I'm amazing.
Thank you very much. She's nice sometimes. She would go ahead and tell us what her plan was. What it is she had a plan, and I suggested an earlier plan, which I still think is a fucking great idea because it's motivation. It gives you a goal, it gives you a date, and there's nothing that's going to detract us from that date because I have nothing coming up that's going to stop us. Oftentimes, we would set goals, and then I'd have something come up, and my shit would be priority.
Daniel Urich is apparently wanting you to do a trophy story. And he says, we need 58 more likes to get the trophy story.
Oh, we got to get back to 1,000?
So I guess we've got to
59 more
get
likes?
to 650. Is that the number, Daniel?
Oh, likes? Oh, I was thinking people on the show.
Yeah.
I feel like we get to 700 likes if you want a trophy. We're at 604.
Rebecca with the Ronda Rousey intensity. She's pretty. I like Ronda Rousey. She was like one of my favorites, y'all.
We did see several of her fights first.
Yes, Tim Brzenk would be better choice than a person like Todd who can hook and side press.
It's not about what Todd can do. It's just I want the higher ranked person. Now, that being said, I'm not sure Tim Brzenk can beat Todd Hutchins. And I'll tell you why. Marcel Barboza, last time they pulled, under WAL rules, Marcel beat Tim Brzenk. Last time Marcel pulled Todd Hutchins beat Marcel Barboza. That doesn't mean anything. I'm just saying that's how matches fall, how rankings fall. And when you're talking about the top 10 North America, those are super heavyweight rankings. Marcel may fall in there. Marcel may be in that mix. But yeah, so after, I don't know where Chance Shaw was last night, but I know Corey was 7th. Before that, I thought Aiello was 8, Woody was in there, or 8, 9. So in theory, Chance Shaw could have been as high as 8th in North America yesterday, and that means John Brzenk has now taken that spot. So off the couch, John could have just stepped in and been the 8th best guy in the super heavyweight division, possibly.
That's so many people saying they're just happy for your recovery too, sweetheart.
I am happy as well.
Monster, you need to listen to Rebecca. She saved your life, dude.
She did take care of me. She did take care of me.
I don't know if I saved his life, but I definitely kept him out of the hospital.
Yeah, I mean,
and that was something he
could
was
have
just very much against.
Like, we had always said we weren't going to go because we didn't want to be separated. And
But if it come down to
well, even my doctor was just going to send me home. He's just going to prescribe me oxygen to take it home. He felt like I was safer here. Things worked out. It was a lot scarier than I thought it was going to be. It was a lot worse than I thought it was going to be because, like I said, I feel like we had already had COVID last year. We know we had the symptoms of it, and it wasn't flu. So But this was different. This was something different. I don't know if it was a new variant or if it was the fact that I had a weakened immune system from all the travel. I don't know.
Greetings from Denmark. Are you going to get a cold tub?
Yes.
Who do you want to arm wrestle next? That's actually a question from Craig D, but I think a lot of people want to know that.
Who do I want to arm wrestle? What's the time frame?
Let's say November.
So I have all of August, all of September, all of October, and then mid-November.
Yeah.
Anyone in the world. I would love to pull Levan. I'd pull Levan again. I'll pull Vitaly. I'll pull anyone they put in front of me.
Armies?
I mean, Armies is not, I like Armies. I get nothing from pulling Armies. But if they want to pay me to pull Armies, I'll happily pull Armies. I want a match that's going to motivate me. I'm not going to get super inspired to pull Armies. All I'm doing is, I mean, Armies is bad. He's 265 pounds. He may be among the top dudes in the world. Who knows? But I don't have, like right now, there's 3 people currently in that ranking system ahead of me, according to their rankings.
Is Levan your dream match, though?
Yes.
I just thought, like, revenge. Just go Black is what he said.
If I, it's Devin, but Devin's not going to pull me again. He's not going to pull me before he pulls somebody else.
No.
Unless someone pays him a bunch of money, and I will happily take that match, and you will not see the same outcome.
Malaze Mayton says MMT needs to add deep breathing exercises to his routine. I have him doing deep breathing exercises. Have had him doing deep breathing exercises the moment we realized he had COVID.
Yeah.
You want a Trubin rematch?
I mean, it's another example of where's Trubin ranked. I don't need a rematch with Trubin. I don't need a rematch, but I will pull these guys. But they're not guys I'm excited to arm wrestle.
These people are wanting you to arm wrestle Armies to give him a reality check.
Yeah, I mean, and Armies
is very good.
Is a bad dude. I don't think, I think I'm gonna be a very bad problem for him. You know, when we pulled in 2017, he was amazing.
You already said you would pull Vitaly.
Yeah, he's super strong.
definitely.
Well, yeah, because Vitaly, Devin, and Levan are currently ranked ahead of me. You know, Vitaly jumped me because Devin beat me. And that might be the case. We don't even know what the rankings, we don't know who the top guy is. We need to see September 4th, I guess, is Dave versus Levan. We need to see that, right? But yeah, Vitaly is a threat, dangerous individual. I just know that I can prep and be very, 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 very dangerous for anybody in the world.
We got to 650. Looks like you got to do 1 trophy, 1. And did you ever try TRT without the estrogen blocker? It's the best thing I have ever done. Estrogen is good to an extent. No.
Not me. I convert to
Surgical.
estrogen bad. I'm a big fatty.
Yes, he did do testosterone TRT without estrogen blocker, and my husband was crying at commercials and stomping his
I
foot
was
and saying, "Why do you hate me?"
323.6
like
pounds,
raising
stripped in
my
the morning,
teenage
and I
daughter
had a
again.
50-inch waist. My waist, if you put a tape an inch below my navel, was 50 inches, 323.6. A lot of it converted to estrogen for me. It did not work out. Trophy story.
But that was true about him stomping his foot. Somebody was like laughing. No, that was true.
Legit,
Okay,
I
trophy
like
story.
that.
All right, take this with you. We'll put it back up in just a second. Walk around. Let
Well,
me
I
see
can't
if I
see
can.
what people are saying.
I'm gonna flip it so they can see. All right, guys, call it out. It's
right.
trophy.
We'll start right here. Now, I'm not seeing what people are saying, so you will tell me if there's something that
Howdy
you guys...
from New Jersey. Somebody tell me which trophy, which trophy, which trophy. Daniel, you're on here. Let us know which one. Red one.
Red
Is it
one?
a red one? Let's choose a red. There's a lot of red ones. It's time to
Talking about the table, or you talking about the PAL belt?
Juji back to climb for you. Purple and red.
Purple and red. There's a purple right here.
There's purple and red.
There's no purple and red.
Top left, purple, 7 red. Top left, purple, 7, and it's got red on it.
Okay. None of those have red on them. But, all right, so here we go.
Somebody said the little table, golden arms, the Brzenk one, tallest one.
Okay,
the one
well-
you was drunk pulling. That's never been mine.
I've never been drunk arm wrestling. So the overall, the table, there's an overall trophy from a PAF event. For me, winning the overall as a right-handed. Brandon Bodine, all those guys there that day. Ran through those guys pretty easy. But do you want me to get one down? I can hop up here and get that purple one down.
Well, let me hop up here.
Here, I got it, honey. Hold that.
Oh,
Shut
dear
up.
God. Okay, guys. Y'all have done this. You have done this. Daniel, I'm holding you responsible. Which one are you getting? Purple one?
All right.
Uh-huh. I hope it has a good story for all of that.
Well, get the other one. The nameplate's not on that one.
Ah.
I mean, because one's left, one's right.
A lot of these that y'all see in here, he's got a right and a left.
Where in the hell is
So you
my
won
nameplate?
both. Who knows? Just grab it and tell me a story.
So I'm just making up the story now?
No, you know the story because you
Oh,
know.
okay.
I know you know the trophy.
I needed the nameplate.
I'm saying this with all respect. Rebecca, you are a hot woman. Oh, thank you. I'm going to be a lot better, guys, here in just about 12 weeks.
Yeah. All right. So
Okay.
this was probably 2001.
Uh-huh.
So
Somebody give me a thumbs up. I can't deal with that number.
what? Oh, yeah. So 2001, probably. I'm thinking it's either the Bring It On tournament at All Star Sports Bar in Sherwood, Arkansas, or it was I had a different name and I can't remember which one it was. But so what it was, I was 198 pounds.
198, guys.
So I pulled the 198s, the 242s, and the supers, and then the overall right and left. So I won 6 divisions that day, plus overalls right and left at 198.
Black Perry from Tennessee says, looking better,
Blake Perry?
bro. Yeah, Blake Perry.
What's up, Blake?
Last live, you was a zombie. He was.
I was, and I thought I was doing good. Blake remembers these events. We used to do these the Sherwood events, but I have some of these. I have some green ones that are similar to this, but I think this was the Bring It On, or
198 pounds, you
yeah,
said.
I think the green one was the Bring It On. I think this was Who's the Man. I think this was the Who's the Man tournament.
Who's the man? Who's the man?
2001 Who's the Man Arm Wrestling Championship. I think that's.
Oh, I like that. Okay, guys, what's funny about that is, we actually just spent some time with Duck Dynasty,
Oh yeah.
and their whole thing,
The whole
I'm
mantra.
sorry, guys, their whole mantra, right, is who's a man? Who's a man? Who's a man? Who's a man? I mean, you're talking about, sorry, hang on. You're talking,
There you go.
okay, oh, that scared me. I thought it just ended us. Funny thing about it
Baby, you
was,
can't end us.
is Phil,
Oh.
what's his name?
Robertson.
Robertson.
The hell are you talking about?
Phil Robertson was like drag racing cars. He's on foot,
40-yard dashes.
40-yard dashes.
So he could
Him
outrun
racing
everything
a car.
except for a motorcycle. Or was it a horse? Mm-hmm. Yeah, he never got beat in a 40-yard dash. He said that what happens is the tires would spin, and he'd already get through the 40-yard dash before they could catch him.
Monster,
that was
when are
pretty
you
cool.
coming back on the East Coast? Rebecca, are you traveling again soon? Yes, we're actually leaving
There
next
will
week.
be no East Coast this tour except for Southeast. We've done all the, it's just, we're hitting all 48 states, so I had to break it down. We did 22 states plus Washington, D.C. in 21 days, 4,700 miles.
Yeah.
I gotta pee.
Okay, so you want me to tell him?
No, you gotta talk now, so I get to pee.
Oh, so you want to be here when I tell him? So why are you, okay, y'all, you men, you need to explain this to me. My husband has to pee. We have a bathroom this way. We have the door going outside this way. Guess which way he went? That way. Can y'all explain that? If you have a bathroom, why do you go outside to pee? I don't understand. Tugboat couldn't even beat Robbie Burnett. You did all that and I still missed you. LOL. All 48 states, yes. And we hit 20 something, whatever he said a while ago. I don't know, maybe like 27 states. I don't know. To save water, so we don't have to touch the toilet. Saves water, faster freedom, don't need to aim. Marking your territory. Y'all are too much. Michael's secretly smoking pot. No, he definitely doesn't do that. Michael doesn't smoke anything. Except he's for his breathing treatments these last several days. Don't got to worry about pissing on the toilet by accident. Yeah, because that makes us mad. If you guys do that, that makes us mad. If you can't get it in the toilet, like if you're not gonna hold it straight and get it in the toilet, then sit down and pee. All right. But anyhow,
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm the
talking
perfect
about
peer.
why you went outside to pee. Okay, so we have got 789 with 713 thumbs up.
So this, thanks Daniel York. I show people trophies and they leave. That's what happens.
No.
Blame you, Daniel.
No, they leave because we're on here for an hour. All right.
We've been on for an hour.
Yeah, which by the way, if any of you want to watch this and make chapters for me, I would love for you to post that and I'll pin it.
All right, so you telling him?
Yeah, so somebody says they sit to pee.
Sit to pee, baby.
All right, so this is the news. Do you want to mention one of the sponsors first?
Yes, I do. Fem Magazine, Female
Perfect.
Empowerment Matters. Thank the guys so much. Willie Fatso.
They want to do a piece on female arm wrestling.
They do. And they also want to hook us up with meeting Jason Momoa, which makes her really happy. So I've got to meet Jessica Alba at some point now because that's the rules. You know, that's how our rules go in the house. So he's supposed to hook us up, Fem Magazine guy, owner. They hadn't even launched the magazine yet, but they just wanted to support us on our tour. Awesome people. And I also want to talk about Apache Performance Labs real quick, Rob Carstendike. They got some awesome stuff that's like an equivalent to the Herbalife. Their stuff's called Kickstart, super awesome. If you got a tea shop, they can cut you in, get you great deals. Check them out.
Somebody wants to see you versus Ryan Bowen.
That's funny. How much money does it pay? Because I'll do it. Ryan does look like, I mean, his new cycle looks pretty impressive.
I will totally set up an OnlyFans for Michael Todd. I'm just telling you that right now.
An OnlyFans for me? What am I going to be showing?
Your feet.
Hairy chest, hairy belly.
Your fuzzy booty.
Fuzzy booty. I got a fuzzy booty. So what else we got? Okay, is that it? Is Apache Performance Labs, Fem Magazine,
yep.
U.S. Interiors, Specialties. I think that's all, everybody, right?
All right, guys. So
Jericho Construction.
This is something.
Non Apparel.
733 thumbs up on here.
What do you need to get to? 800? No, there's only 700 some people.
No.
Of course, maybe some of y'all haven't liked yet. Get us to 800. She's going to tell you.
Thank you.
I'm excited about it, but I want to negotiate something in this conversation when she tells us. So.
No, I've given you my parameters, and that's it.
All right.
You try to adjust it, and I'm just not going to do it.
See what she does to me. We're at 752 though. That's cool.
I think I had already told them that I was going to let them know.
Oh, did you? All right.
They're not on here for Mrs. Monster News. Anyway.
Listen, it's all about the Mrs. Monster News. All right. What's up?
So,
here we go.
Literally just thought about this earlier because I need a reason, something to focus on to actually keep me on track. Because taking care of this man, as y'all know from this last week, is like full-time hell. It's busy. It's really, really busy. So I needed something to keep me focused, and I need for my physical transformation to happen. I want my body back. You may never get to see it again. So I want my body back. I want to be in my best shape. When he's posting his awesome physique, I want to be able to be in the picture with him instead of just standing behind the camera. And like y'all don't need to see all that. All right. So I'm going to start training again for arm wrestling.
Arm wrestling. The Mrs. Monster's coming back.
I am.
She has won 7 national titles, guys.
Jared Santana. Hey there. Monster messaged me. He wants to help. Oh, he wants to help with sex? Are you saying that he wants you?
I don't know what y'all are saying.
Him?
I'm confused about that.
Are you going to the Surge's Bike Rally? Yes. Okay. So
yeah, we'll be there.
anyways,
We'll set up a Beat the Champ.
The date that I'm looking at is going to be the Monster Michael Todd International Classic.
So most likely it's November 27th, Thanksgiving weekend. I like that date because
how many weeks?
That gives you a lot of weeks.
So I should be well trained and in shape by then.
Ridiculously in shape by then.
All right, so
like cover model, photo shoot, freakishly. But I'm excited to see her start training again because she has a lot of potential when she is focused. If she will train. There's some good matches out there for her. There's some good content out there. There's some good training content. The match, her versus Jody, if she trained, I like her chances a lot. I don't know if Jody will accept the match because she's out 6 weeks with her torn.
Why are you mentioning Jody?
Somebody set it up there. That's not the match we would set up for her first match back.
All right, so the person that I have in mind for a super match.
We haven't spoke to this person or anything.
No, I want right and left hand. She and I have been very competitive. I've historically come out on top.
You do have the winning record.
But it's very, very close when we have these matchups. And with me being off for 2 years, not arm wrestling, not training, and she's been continuously training, getting better, taking matches, I think it would be a good judge to see if there's any point in me like really having a full-on comeback. You already knew that
that's some hilarious shit. You already knew that you would have definitely risked breaking your arm if you thought you had a shot. I would never risk breaking my arm if I don't have control, if I don't have hand, I don't have wrist. That comment makes me laugh, honestly. I don't know if you meant it that way, but Devin had the best performance of his life. He will need to have a better performance if we ever pull again.
Jared Santana, can the monster do a shout out to my newborn baby, Luca Lynn?
What's up, Luca Lynn? Because that wasn't one of those.
That wasn't one of those. It doesn't sound like anything.
It didn't sound like anything that I know, but hey, if newborn, congratulations, awesome. Very
Cosmic
cool.
Code, Sarah plus that Russian girl arm wrestler. Those will never be on my list.
So did you say who it is yet?
Okay, but what I want is I want a 135 weight cap.
Oh, Sarah McKinney, did you already say her name?
I have not said her name.
We just said it, Sarah McKinney. She's
Sarah
from
McKinney.
Texas. She's actually in the middle of a transformation herself, I think. She posted some transformation pics recently. The thing is, right-handed, you're obviously the favorite. Left-handed, you have had some injuries with your wrist, but I feel like we can overcome all that. And that's a good starter match for you. Sarah's still been training. She's been pulling. She's wanting to get a lot of female arm wrestling back going. So I feel like we should contact her and see what's up.
Yeah, so that's just one of the names that I'm thinking of. You guys let me know if you think of any other ladies. I'm not arm wrestling men, guys.
Sharif, Lacey.
Let me know about any other ladies that you would like to see matched up. And I'm not talking about people like Angie Rose are way out of my league, okay?
Currently.
Michelle Dugan, way out of my league.
Currently, they're out of her league. And maybe they're just too big of women, but...
Leerin Wilson, way out of my league right now.
She's within reach, within 6 months.
Yeah, and maybe the Jody match will happen eventually. I don't think that she wants to get back into arm wrestling, but I need something warming me up before I touch all that craziness, because y'all, if I was to face her on the table, it would be full on mental and physical. And I can admit this, I'm not mentally strong like that. He is, I'm not. So that would need a whole different type of training for my head. All right, Russia loves you. Excited to see you pull, Rebecca.
I'm excited to see her come back. I'm excited to see her pull. Like she said it yesterday.
Deb Banyan.
Deb, you beat Deb, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, but
it's been years ago.
But I mean, who knows? That would be a good one. I like Deb. Deb's awesome. So here's the deal. She made a comment yesterday that it was the first time that she would not be coming home as the state champion from Arkansas since we've been together.
That bothered me a little bit.
Yeah. And
Rebecca
fine.
versus Annie. Hey, Chance. I actually.
Annie Fuller.
Every time Annie and I have matched,
Yeah, you've never lost Annie, but
I've won
Annie did beat
handedly.
Sarah McKinney recently, so maybe Annie is the better matchup.
Maybe.
We'll figure it out.
She's a sweethart, though.
Good kid.
But wait,
Good
no,
kid.
she's taking time off for health.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, either way, like I said, Rebecca has had her. She's had some big wins. She's ran through Valerie Beach before. She's beat Deb Banyan. She's beat. She's won 7 national titles. You've had some pretty good wins.
I think Valerie Beach and I are 3-1.
You beat her 3. She's beat you 1. Yeah.
So yeah.
So I mean, so she definitely has the potential. It'd be fun to see her motivated to train. What it is, and this is oftentimes what happens. You have a weight limit. You have a goal. You have something. You have a reason to keep training. There has to be that end result, that date, and that's. I was trying to push her for a faster date, which I still love the idea, but and it just depends on how she feels, what she wants to do, but I still think that could be a good match either way in November. I do like the November 27th date for the Monster Rock Title International. I'm gonna talk to the that we just have a brand new 5-star resort casino here at Oaklawn. I'm gonna talk to them, see if they want to do it there. That would be the great venue.
Chance Shaw, by the way, is on here because he just made that
What's
comment
up,
a while ago.
Chance?
Chance,
Dude, I'm proud of you, man.
proud of you.
It's John's a hard nut to crack. I do want you to come here and do some training with me, or when I come down there, we'll figure something out. I think everything you're doing is great. I just think there's a couple things I could help you with, just from a power perspective, that I think could help out. But you looked awesome.
Looked really good. So Chance would beat Schoolboy.
And no doubt in my mind.
100%.
No doubt in my mind. I mean, and Schoolboy is but Schoolboy's 20. You were talking about Chance's 23. Schoolboy's 20. Those two guys could definitely be the future. When I say future, I mean Corey West is my pick right now for the heir apparent, in my opinion. But Corey's 31 years old, right? Mm-hmm. You know, there's a difference between 31 and 23, 31 and 20. That next gen could easily be Chance.
Oh, this hurts my feelings a bit, and it didn't mean to. You just have to approach women differently, guys. Rebecca, when you were in your arm wrestling prime, don't tell me I'm past my prime. It hurts my heart, okay? Were you in good overall shape?
Oh my God.
That still hurts my heart.
No, I'm just saying, her fitness level, I can show y'all pictures of Rebecca that are top 0.001% physiques. She develops muscle very easily. Very thick.
Well, I did. I haven't done it in 2 years.
Very,
so we don't know how
very nice muscular back, thick gymnast type body.
That's genetics,
We're
though. My
watching
brothers do
CrossFit
as
today,
well. Yeah.
and she literally, her lean, fit body looks very near Tia Claire Toomey, who's the fittest female in the world. You know what I mean? Abs are crazy. The only place she carries more body fat is her lower body. And that's just because she doesn't like running and shit like that.
My legs.
I mean, she used to, she used to be very thin in those areas, you know. But I've created a foodie. You know, like I will fucking sub some sugars down you quick. You know,
Yeah.
I'm a big cake eater.
Code Stone says, did you see Larry and Mike Aiello pulling? Mike swept Larry right hand, but Larry dominated left. Thoughts?
Well, Aiello's left is you know, it's
Wait,
suspect
hold
he
up,
doesn't
hold
pull.
up. He was arm wrestling?
Yeah, he wasn't supposed to be doing any pulling until his powerlifting meet.
Huh.
But yeah, they had a practice. So she didn't catch any of this. So there was a practice up there, and that's where Barboza was just rushing everybody, and Aiello and everything. Now, Aiello was jumping on, I mean, not jumping on, just going into a hook and pulling through Larry. Left-handed Larry looked good. Larry looked good all the way around. Larry still has huge potential. He's just a young kid, 26 years old.
All Bernstein, I had a super match in Sweden.
Yeah, she
I
won
lost.
the first round and then lost the next 4.
Did I win the first? I didn't think I did.
I thought you won. I thought you lost 4-1.
I thought I lost 5-0.
Maybe she lost 5-0.
Okay,
You
so
was in the match. Now
I've
she
arm
did.
wrestled 2 Swedes.
She 5-0 swept one, either lost 4-1,
6-0 swept, honey.
6-0 swept, or the first one, and then either lost 5-0 or 4-1 to the second one. But she was not in arm wrestling form when you went over there. You were just kind of doing your thing. But when you pulled in Arm Wars, you were legit.
Listen, I don't think there's a time on this planet when I would be ready to pull Michelle Dugan.
I mean, there hasn't been one. There could be one if you wanted it. It just depends, you know.
Uh-huh. Do you think Corey will beat Toddzilla?
Yes.
Larry won't rise in arm wrestling unless he commits, and I don't see that when he's already world-class in lifting.
I can't say he won't rise. I say his progression will not be as high if he does not commit. You cannot have so many different interests and be elite level world class in arm wrestling. You just, it's something that takes a lot of effort.
Swedes do have very strong
that's
female
what he
arm
told
wrestlers.
me. He told me that he wanted to be, his focus was primarily going to be now. I don't, you know, he came back over to the States to spend time with BTC and stuff. And so I don't know if that's one of the reasons why he arm wrestled, because he wasn't going to arm wrestle.
So Chance said that Leanne is just 1 rank above Annie, so Annie would rank-wise is a better match than Sarah, but Annie's not arm wrestling because of her health. And I've never, okay.
What's wrong with her?
First time I pulled Annie, I literally was taken out of the hospital against medical advice, was supposed to just be helping him with the tournament. He throws me in the tournament. I'm not an arm wrestler at this point. He just tells me what to do.
She wins the state championship.
I beat Annie that day, along with
Rance.
and there was one other person. Can't
Dusty,
remember.
maybe.
I can't remember. So that was the beginning. pulled Annie, I think, at a nationals.
Well, you also beat her at the Hinton
Tournament.
National Championship, 2018 Nationals.
So I've
But
never.
you beat her several times.
It's probably a styles thing, and maybe she's better now. But I've never had much of an issue arm wrestling Annie.
Yeah, your hand and wrist was always. Rebecca is a hard cupping, back dragging puller, and she would just pull Annie's hand out and roll her wrist. But
Big Ben 316, I cannot do a thing in this life ever with Sarah Backman. I could take on the pancake diet, and I would not beat Sarah Backman.
Listen, even if you did enhance heavily, you're just too small a frame. Yeah, you would get fucking wrecked. It would be bad.
Pork chop versus Chance, and someone was asking about pork chop versus Corey. What do you think?
That was very impressive. That one match I just saw with him. I just think Corey people. They talked about that match because it's my kind of protege, Devin's protege, whatever, or our training partners, however you want to look at it. I haven't seen enough from Pork Chop to think that he is a threat to Corey, but you never know. I mean, there's people that are strong that are sitting around. Pork Chop versus Chance. I have to say Chance is the favorite. I do believe from looking at the power of Pork Chop, if he was to get the match turned in somehow and eliminate Chance's height and pronation strap game, definitely got a shot. But Chance, very impressive.
What about Devin and Matt training on a floaty? Laugh my ass off.
I did not watch it.
Big Ben 316. The picture was great though.
Yeah, very cool.
So someone was asking earlier too. Have you ever gripped up with Matt Mask?
Yes. That practice that we did in Northwest Arkansas, where you see me just smacking Devin 17, 18 times in a row. Devin and I pulled a bunch that day. Now they had pulled the day before maybe or something. I don't remember how it worked. All I know is Devin said on that day, he's like, you're the strongest I've ever arm wrestled. He said I felt very, very, very strong. Now, after pulling Devin 30, 40 times, I pulled Matt, and my traditional style of back pressure pronation, his hand and wrist were too much, so I would just flash him in a shoulder press. I would just smack him. He's like, holy shit, that's incredible. Like he thought he's like, you should do it. You should do that to everybody. But it's just stylistically, it worked real well against his arm. We were supposed to pull in 2019, the month after I beat Dave, but they removed me and gave him Sylvain Perron because they didn't expect me to be as strong as I was when I beat Dave. So that's what's crazy is that cost me quite a bit of money, but I ended up making more money being on SWAT. I ended up getting to be on an episode of SWAT that weekend, and I still get checks in the mail from that, don't I, babe? Mm-hmm. So anybody want me in some movies? Big, bald, bearded
How do you
dude,
think Corey
let's
would do against Jerry? That's BT.
I like Corey's chances, honestly, seriously. I like Corey's chances. I think that there's a chance that Jerry could fall right into his power,
Nolan, let me
What?
tell you what. Rebecca pulling in a bikini will blow up YouTube.
Once she gets her ridiculous body, we will do it.
By the time I have my match, Michael's channel is at 100,000 subscribers.
If I'm at 100,000 subs.
Yes, I will pull in a bikini.
At the event?
At the event.
No, you're not.
I will.
You're not pulling in a bikini at
I
the
will.
event. I'll let you pull in like booty shorts and a sports bra.
At the event?
Yeah. But you're not wearing a bikini in November. It's not fucking happening. Not in front of everybody.
He's so protective.
Now you can wear it at home for me. But no, seriously. We are gonna get
So booty shorts and a sports bra.
booty shorts and like.
So you're gonna have to let me really get in shape.
No, you got to get dialed in.
But if y'all don't help us
If
by
we're not
sharing this feed,
150,000 subs,
I said 100.
250,000 subs. No, seriously, guys, we're like 76.5.
If we're at
We
a million,
have to
I'll let
be-
him pull naked.
I will fuck swing it. I'm telling you, big time.
It
Facts.
just turned into a whole different channel.
Yeah. Okay. So November 27th, we have to be at 100,000 subs by then. I mean, I really wanted to finish the year out at like 125. I wanted to grow at least 50,000 subs off this tour. Who likes the content we've done so far? Now we haven't released the arm wrestling stuff yet with the Duck Dynasty guys, and we do have some of the footage from Yoga with Diamond Dallas Page. They're supposed to release that. We got 2 more videos with Juji, couple more arm wrestling practices, I think. We're gonna put together one of all the different people I arm wrestled on the road, just like trash cans, truck, picnic tables, all that stuff, put all that together. That'd be a fun little video. And then we're back on the road. We're back on the road very soon. Are we doing any training here before we leave videos?
No.
Because I'm not healthy enough to train yet?
Nope.
Yeah.
Nope, gotta get you healthy. But guys, we are just having a good time chatting with y'all. But
Yeah.
we're gonna have to end this. Because
All right, so
it's been a lot of fun.
Thumbs up, Booty Short Sports Bra, Rebecca's jacked by November. 100,000 subs.
There's only 800. Oh, that's only one thumbs up that would care about that.
That's it.
Oh, okay, 2.
2 people. All right, well, it'd be cool.
Sounds like it's a unitard. Michael and Rebecca, you guys are the best. Much love from Mikey Arms, Winchester, New York.
She's pulling in a parka, guys. Pulling in a parka.
Pulling in a parka.
I just made myself bleed.
What'd you do?
I don't know.
Weirdo.
Levan
Gasparini, thank you very much for dropping all of those on there.
Appreciate it,
Someone
guys.
suggesting Daisy Dukes.
You did have a fine ass set of Daisy Dukes when we got together, didn't you?
Yeah. Those didn't stay on long, did they?
They did not. They did not.
Okay. All right, guys. Thank you. You've been absolutely awesome. As you can see, Monster is doing much better. He is still on the road to recovery, though. So if y'all see him out there doing any stupid shit that he shouldn't be doing, let me know if I'm not beside him, okay? Anyways, we're going to continue getting better. We leave again for the Northwest, probably Thursday, maybe Wednesday.
The plan is Wednesday. If the RV is completed Tuesday night, and what it is, it's just, services. I'm putting new tires on it. Just getting everything ready for the road again. But plan is Wednesday. And if it is Wednesday, I will be in Tulsa, Oklahoma Wednesday night training with the Hellraiser.
Someone said Team Naked Michael. I bet you anything there's going to be a troll named Naked Michael.
Naked Michael. Boom,
Naked
boom,
Michael.
boom. I'm about to get jacked.
Just be sure you make it anatomically correct.
Massive. All right, guys. Y'all take care. We'll see you later.
Talk to y'all later.